Yes, the credit initiative is a very important initiative for the European Union, for the euro. The idea is to create a new path for money making, to create money, to credit initiatives, to credit entrepreneurs, to credit companies which are willing to really help the economy and don't take the first reason, the profit. So the idea is that interest-free credits and loans get paid to companies which agree that profit will go to those companies and those initiatives in the society which suffer. For example, in a hospital, an orphan home, and so on. So there are simply some companies in the society which are very important, which do not get enough profit. And there are other companies which earn too much profit. And the idea is that credit those companies which are willing to freely exchange the surplus and the minus. Those get more and interest-free credit by the European Union and the European Bank.
And the credit initiative want to do this with the way of a European Citizens Initiative to bring this issue to the public. Why do you choose the European Citizens Initiative?
Yes, the European initiative was introduced in 2009. It is an initiative, an agenda initiative instrument of the European people to bring a topic, an idea forward to the European Commission in order that the European Commission initiates a European law. It sounds a little complicated, but it's somehow like in Switzerland, the first step of European-wide citizen lawmaking. So in the European Union, not only governments and the organs of the European Union have the right to bring ideas on the table, but also people by this instrument. But it's a complicated instrument. It means 7 people from 7 member states can bring something on the table, and they have to collect within 1 year 1 million signatures. If they handle this and get over this hurdle, in this case the European Union as a whole, the Parliament, the Commission, the Council, has to deal with this topic.
And in the special case of the credit initiative, what is the proposal about for this?
So we want to change the statute of the European Central Bank in order to create this interest-free credit system as a second path for the economy. So if companies decide to take this credit, then in this case they say, okay, we will give our profit away to companies which do not get this reach this goal, and also agree that the salaries and the income structure has to be decided by all people in a democratic way.
And we are now here in Achberg, in the International Culture Center of Achberg, founded in the 70s. And we have a meeting now here about this credit initiative. What is the agenda of this meeting?
We really want to achieve this goal, 1 million signatures for a right to credit. But this is of course not easy. We need many people to come with us to understand the importance of this very basic question of the society and especially of Europe. You know, the Greek debt crisis and all this really shows that Europe has to go in a new direction of really collaboratively work together in the economy and really find a new way beyond capitalism and socialism to finance its economy. And we want to collect 1 million signatures for this. And this sounds at the first moment like a too big task, a very huge task. And we have really now in the next days to structure this and to take decisions what we are really doing in this.
Another question, Daniel. You talk about capitalism and socialism and an approach, a way beyond those two systems. Why do you think the state, the government, isn't the right power to manage all those crises in opposite to private capitalism forces?
You know, Europe really has now suffered from this black and white scheme that either everything has to be private or everything has to be state. State has to be done by the state. So we had in the East the so-called real communism or the real socialism system where the state tried to organize economy. We have in the West the idea that profit-driven companies can do everything. And it's really a trap because a really free economy can go away somehow beyond, I don't say in the middle between capitalism and communism. This is a wrong alternative. The real idea is to have a real economic way to work in this worldwide organism and system of economy together. The alternative simply to bring everything back to the state, to reinvent socialism is also wrong. It was obviously a tragedy what happened in Russia and East Europe with the idea of socialism. And it's on the other hand obviously a very unfair system we are living now in. So this capitalistic system is very unstable. We destroy our ecology. We destroy Mother Earth. And it's simply not fair. But this doesn't mean that the state has to take care if people work together. Economy at the end is something where people really freely work together in order to do something for other people.
How can the people take part in the credit initiative?
So of course we need almost everybody to take part in our initiative. The very basic question of money creating is so important that simply everybody is responsible a little bit to take part. And this of course does not mean that our idea is somehow already the solution for every problem. We really want an atmosphere of deliberation, discussion, and there are so many good ideas within the people. So many people have ideas to better the society as a whole. And I think sometimes people are a little shy. They wait in their private life and they are of course sad about about the very sad occasions and the refugees and the financial crises and the problem of the climate change and so. And they think, what can I do? What can I do as a simple citizen in this big and huge world? And the phenomena is that if you really do something in a legal way, you really can change the world. We had a lot of time the opportunity as a democracy movement to better and to develop the democratic society. For example, I work for an initiative called Mehr Demokratie in Germany, where we managed really to introduce instruments of direct democracy. And it is possible, Because if you bring something very concrete, a legal proposal, to the politicians and to the parliament, then they are forced really to react. But this works, of course, only if many, many people bring in their creativity, their help, their ideas, also their criticism. So please criticize us. It can be that we, for example, have in a certain respect a good idea, but maybe we missed some things, you know. Only if all people think together, then a democratic success can happen.